Happy Monday, everyone. I'm excited for my first ever Motivational Monday. These videos are to bring joy and inspiration to you on the stereotypically hated Mondays, so I hope this helps. You will see me looking down a lot as I still have my notes until I get more confident talking on camera, but we are entering the third week of 2021, and I have not seen many people posting their New Year's resolutions or claiming the year for themselves like I usually would. Started to think that maybe 2020 has been too mentally or emotionally draining, and I hope that there are still some of you out there that are thinking positively about 2021, even if I'm not seeing these posts on Facebook anymore. But last year I did see a lot of negativity towards everything. It was claimed as the worst year ever. I didn't really think like that toward the end, but I agreed with everyone during the beginning, especially due to the pandemic, and I personally lost 2 family pets, and there were a lot of deaths and protests and so much negativity going on in our world. And as the year went on, I realized it started to be more of my perspective that was allowing my year to be so awful. This might seem like a weird concept, but in all seriousness, it is just a matter of your perspective. No matter what the world throws at you, your reaction and your perspective changes everything. Now, I'm not a psychologist, nor am I any sort of professional. This is just simply my opinion and what I have learned, so don't take my word as gospel. This is just hoping that what I have learned through 2020 might help and encourage you to do things differently in 2021 as well. I like to imagine that life is kind of like swimming in the lake. There are almost always waves coming at you. Sometimes a boat drives by, or there's a strong wind that blows and the waves get stronger and faster. But my sisters and I used to love just hopping over the waves when we were in the water. We didn't really think much when we were little to hop over the waves. And I do think that this relates to life a lot, because there are so many things that come and hit us. And sometimes things can seem calm, but there's no matter what we do, even if we freeze, life is still moving on. Things are still happening around us. Even if you are not aware, there are still waves of events that keep hitting our world and our environment and people around us, even if we don't pay attention to it. So sometimes it feels like there are a lot of negative things that happen in a row, similar to the waves in the lake when there is a huge storm. But you still have the choice. You can let the waves knock you down, or you can jump over the waves that crash into your life. So take each day as a new day. If you are struggling, push through it. Changes are not going to be made overnight, and this video is not going to be a magical fix. I want to share these things with you in hopes that you will find what works for you, inspire you to do better for yourself. I don't want anyone to feel as lost or hopeless as I have done in the past, and sometimes still now. If it helps to notice that even before I began filming this video, I beat myself up that I wasn't writing this message well enough, or I thought, who am I to sign on to YouTube and come and tell you these things when I am still in the learning process myself. I still struggle daily with anxiety and depression and ADHD in so many different ways. And some days pass and they're great, and I feel happy and so excited about everything that there's little to no effort to enjoy my day. But there are other days that I am hit with these massive storm waves that I feel like I am drowning, but I push through them for my family and the children I work for. I struggle daily, but I don't want to show that I am struggling. I want to be there for others who are also struggling, and I want to be a positive and healthy and helpful influence on as many people as possible so I can smile through it even though I'm struggling, whether it be for me or other people. That is just how life goes, unfortunately. And I'm not sharing this story for sympathy, but I want you to know that even as I talk about these things, I am still here struggling with you. I am not high and mighty. I am not looking down on anyone. I am standing there with you and ready to walk forward, and I'm hoping you'll walk forward with me. As the waves come in, hopefully you'll jump over them. Don't let them knock you down. You're strong. You're enough. You're capable of achieving whatever you want to do when you put your mind to it. Even I am here on YouTube that I desperately wanted to do for 3 years now. And it took me until the end of 2020 to realize that all I had to do was get up enough courage to hit record and post it. It really did not take as much as I thought it would do. I wasted 3 years that I could have been on here smiling and making other people smile and enjoying myself. But I got in my own way. There's nobody else blocking me but me, and it took me that long to figure it out. I'm hoping that you don't do the same thing. This is a daily battle. I am glad that I have come far enough to learn and share this information, but it does not mean that I am not struggling, because I am. I do, every day. Believe me, there are some days I don't think I could even get out of bed, but I force myself to do it, because I know that nothing will be fixed while I'm lying in bed. Life is difficult in so many ways, but it can also be beautiful. Life is what you make it. The common quotes you hear probably all the time. Ask yourself every morning, am I going to make this a good day? Nothing has to ruin your day as easily as it has done before. If you spill your coffee, if somebody cuts you off while you're driving, you have a rude client or a customer or a coworker. These are all things that have either made me or others I know angry in the past, and it seems silly now. If you think about it, is it doing you any good? What good does it do to get yourself all worked up over someone who cut you off while you were driving? They don't know you're mad. They probably don't even care. So, you just need to, take a deep breath and let it go. Be angry for a minute, but don't let it ruin your day. There are so many good things that come out of each day, and if you spend your whole day so angry over something that happened 30 minutes into your day, you're gonna miss it. You're going to think this was an awful day because you missed all of the positive opportunities that could have come into your life that you were too busy being angry to even notice. I know everyone who watches this video has the power inside them to be living their best lives, when they put the effort in, at least. It does not matter what you have gone through in the past. You are always going to be capable. Nothing can stop you from being better except you. Cut out all the negative self-talk. It's not doing you any good. If you can't do it for yourself, then find somebody in your life that you think you want to be better for, whether it be your parents or your siblings or your children or even a pet or a friend. Find somebody that you think that you could work for. Hopefully it's for yourself, but if it starts for somebody else, that works too. It helped when I realized that I don't have to be perfect. That just because I want to go on YouTube does not mean that I have to expect to go viral on my second video. Even if I help one person out there, one person is enough. That's all it takes. If nobody sees it, I enjoyed myself. And that's all that matters. And I hope that you guys also realize that if there's anything you want to do, you step up and do them for yourself. Even if nobody's going to watch, even if you don't get the response that you want, if it makes you happy, do it. Just, life's too short to be unhappy and waiting for everyone else's opinions. You need to be there for you. I'm hoping that you guys will also be able to go with me and take the first step and push through the self-doubt that you have towards yourself and do whatever it takes to make yourself happy. For me, today is the first step, and I'm hoping that it might be the first step for you. I'd also like to know, did my video make any difference for you? Did it make you think any differently or realize that you are capable of changing? Did I give you any motivation to start a new journey yourself? Just, if you don't mind, let me know by interacting on my video below, and I will be posting Motivational Monday videos like this every week from here on out at about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If there's anything you want to talk about, just leave it in the comments below and I'll try to do whatever I can. Bye!